Hello there, welcome to SoyoCodes, and today we'll be recreating an awesome effect that found on this awesome website. You can see that is of Tesla. Well, I'm not buying Tesla, but well, it just makes me feel good looking at this website. Just it's just amazing. So the effect that I'm talking about is this meter. Well, whenever I scroll, you can see this effect that from 0 to 3.1 it goes like will not be doing that scroll stuff, but that is for another video. But I'm going to just show you how you can create this effect where the number goes from 0 to any number. So for that, let's get coding. So here we have, let me zoom in a little bit. So here we have like two basic files, that is index.html and style.css. So let's start with this HTML. Let's create an basic HTML layout, and we'll just be using the Go Live, the live server extension, to see whatever we have here. So as you can see, it is just a plain blank web page. So what we are going to do is create the container div, okay, and inside this div we'll have another div, okay. So this will be, we'll call it as meter, okay, and we'll do everything in this. So but just for reference, I'll see where this meter happens to be. As you can see, we got a meter. Now let's do one thing. Let's add link our style sheet, and that is as simple as this: href our style sheet link close. Now let's code our style sheet, shall we? Okay, so what we have a container. Container will use flexbox for centering the div, flex justify content center, and align items center. Now we'll also want the height to be the maximum viewport, so 100 VH, width to be 100%. Now let's see. Okay, so the meter is in the middle. Now let's point to the meter, shall we? Okay, meter. Let's make the font size here to be say 30 pixels. I think 30 pixels would be great. And we'll be using, okay, what kind of font family we'll be using? Anything that is good. So how about Ubuntu? I have that installed in my local machine, so that is that. You can use anything here. I'm just using it for my purpose, like why not? So let me get a little bigger. That's it. So now what we want to do, so how we can achieve that? Now as you can see, let us go again to the Tesla and inspect element. Okay, let me do again inspect element. As you can see, let me do this. Okay, as you can see, see this right here, it has all the elements inside it. Okay, so what it does, whenever it is scrolled, this div like goes from like 0 pixel, it translates into the y direction, like from 0 to somewhere in minus. So the div moves upward. Okay, as you can see, it's not just a single this div, but there's a long div right here. See, you can see it's a long div right here that just moves. Okay, so that is what we are going to do. So let me just copy this also, we don't have to write it. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna do. I'm just saving my time. Okay, so that's what we have done here right now. Now what we want to do is whatever we just copied here, we'll copy paste it here and save. Okay, so let's see what it looks like. Okay, as you can see right here, it looks like this and everything is centered. Okay, now to the magic part. Now what we are going to do is we're gonna hide the overflow. So if we do that, well, I'll hide it in the y direction. So I guess, yeah, that is that. So the y direction, well, any extra element that is showing off in the y direction will be hidden if I'll restrict the height to be like 50 pixels. As you can see, I'm only able to see a single element. Why I've chosen 50 pixel? Because the font size is 50. If I've done it like half, we'll only be able to see just the half of the font, because like 25, that is half of 50. Okay, that's done. Now if I do 100, I'll be able to see 2, as you can see there. So let's do it 50. Now what you have to do, we'll be creating an animation. So for that we'll use keyframe. For this I'll name it meter. Like on 0%, it will be on like transform, translate in y direction 0 pixels. When it is loaded 100%, I'll use transform, translate y to like something minus 400 pixels. We'll just check that out, what we want to do with that. So it's just a hidden trial method, like when it will be from 0 to 100, how much it will be translated in the y direction. So okay, so we'll target the div inside the meter class. So that's that, and we'll use again this transform. That is the default position that we are defining here. 0 pixels, and animation. So the name will be meter. The duration will be something like 1700 ms. I'll be using cubic brazier, because why? Let me tell you why. Because that is what the Tesla one has used. Now I'll be doing forwards because it only has to work once. So that is that, and let's see. So I'll refresh and it goes from here to here. As you can see, how awesome is that, isn't it? Okay, let me just make it a little bit more. How about 1000 pixels? So as you can see, it's just beautiful how it works like an actual meter. How about 950? See, okay, about 944, 940. It looks great. So as you can see, whenever I reload, it just looks awesome. Now we can do something like 100 font size, just increase that a little bit to see a little bit more. Okay, so isn't that great? So I guess that covers it all. If you have any kind of doubt or you haven't understand anything, just let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter, where I recently I'm posting some stuff about front-end development and all that stuff. So you can do that. That will be linked in the description also. And again, if you like the video, smash that like button. And if you want more of these content, subscribe me. That will support me and cheer me up. So see you on the next video.